You won't believe what Toya Bush-Harris just confessed after years of silence. For half a decade, fans thought she and her husband, Dr. Eugene Harris, were living the dream: luxury homes, family goals, and picture-perfect love on Married to Medicine. But behind the smiles, a storm was brewing. A secret so deep, it's now threatening to destroy everything they built together. In a shocking revelation, Toya has finally come forward with the truth: her husband's 5-year affair with multiple women. 5 years of lies. 5 years of betrayal. And now, the mask has come off. Toya's voice trembled as she revealed what really went on behind closed doors: the hidden texts, the late nights, the empty apologies. She says she stayed quiet to protect her family, but the pain became impossible to bury. And the truth? It's darker than anyone imagined. But here's the real question: was Toya the only victim, or is there more to this twisted story than she's letting on? Because this revelation doesn't just end a marriage. It exposes a secret that could change everything. You won't believe what Toya Bush-Harris just admitted after years of silence. For so long, she played the part of the perfect wife, elegant, composed, smiling beside her husband, Dr. Eugene Harris, as the cameras rolled and the world believed in their fairytale life. But that illusion has shattered overnight. In a confession that no one saw coming, Toya has finally revealed the truth about the cracks that have been hiding behind those flawless smiles, a secret 5-year affair that she says nearly destroyed her from the inside out. For years, she kept up appearances, convincing herself that what she felt late at night, the distance, the quiet, the unanswered calls, was just stress, not betrayal. She told friends she trusted her husband completely. She told herself that the rumors swirling online were just noise from jealous fans. But deep down, Toya says she knew. The late-night calls that ended when she entered the room, the business trips that always ran longer than planned, the way Eugene's eyes seemed to wander even when he was standing beside her, every sign was there. She simply wasn't ready to face it. When Toya sat down for her recent interview, she looked exhausted, as if years of holding everything inside had finally broken her spirit. Her voice was steady but heavy with emotion. "I stayed," she said softly. "I stayed because I thought love was supposed to survive anything." Those words have echoed across social media, turning what was once gossip into a full-blown storm. Fans are shocked. Some sympathize with her heartbreak. Others can't believe she managed to hide the pain for so long. According to Toya, the truth unraveled slowly. She began noticing messages that didn't make sense, receipts that didn't belong to her, and excuses that grew weaker every time. She says she confronted Eugene more than once, but every time, he found a way to twist the story, blaming her insecurity, the media, even his workload. "He made me feel crazy," Toya said, tears filling her eyes. "Like I was imagining everything." But she wasn't. The breaking point came one night when she found a text thread that confirmed everything she feared. Not one woman, but several, each with their own story, each connected to the man she'd built her life around. She remembers standing in their living room, phone in hand, realizing that the person she loved most had been living a lie. For 5 years. 5 years of deceit hiding behind expensive smiles and perfectly curated social media moments. What makes this story even more haunting is that Toya says she chose silence, not because she forgave him, but because she didn't want to destroy their family. She kept the secret to protect their children, to protect his image, to protect what little she thought was left of them. But secrets have a way of eating through everything, and eventually, her silence became heavier than the truth. As she spoke during the interview, you could hear the years of pain in every pause. She said she'd sit in their huge home at night, surrounded by everything she thought would make her happy, yet feeling utterly alone. She said the hardest part wasn't the cheating, it was the pretending. Pretending that family dinners were still real, that his smile meant something, that she wasn't breaking a little more every day. Now, the confession has set off a wildfire. Eugene hasn't issued a single public statement. His silence is louder than any denial. Fans are demanding answers, and every day he stays quiet, the speculation grows. Did he really think he could hide a 5-year affair forever? Or is there another truth waiting to surface, one that might change how we see both of them? One thing is certain, Toya Bush-Harris has stopped pretending. The woman who once smiled for the cameras is now standing in her truth, no matter how painful it is. And as her story spreads, the world can't look away. Because this isn't just a confession, it's the unraveling of a marriage everyone thought was unbreakable. The fallout from Toya's confession has shaken everything around her. The world she carefully built over the years is now standing on a thin line between truth and chaos. Social media has exploded with reactions, opinions, and endless theories. Fans who once admired Toya and Eugene as the power couple of reality television are now torn apart. Some defend Toya, saying she deserves praise for finally speaking her truth. Others accuse her of exaggerating, questioning why she waited so long to reveal everything. But amid all the noise, one question remains unanswered: where is Eugene Harris, and why hasn't he said a single word? Days have passed since Toya's interview aired, and still, Eugene remains silent. No statements, no interviews, not even a single post online. That silence is beginning to speak louder than any denial ever could. Sources close to the couple claim that Eugene is furious about the public exposure. One insider revealed, he feels betrayed. He didn't think Toya would actually talk about it publicly. But others say Eugene's anger isn't about the interview, it's about being caught. According to one source, Eugene believed he had outsmarted everyone, that no one would ever piece together what had really been happening behind closed doors. Meanwhile, Toya has reportedly moved out of their shared home. Paparazzi spotted her leaving with suitcases late one night, accompanied by a close friend. Insiders say she's finally decided to separate from Eugene for good, though whether this is permanent or temporary remains unclear. Friends say she's emotionally exhausted but determined. She's done pretending, one source said. 4 years, she carried the guilt of his mistakes. Now she's letting him carry the weight of his own actions. What's even more interesting is how the public is reacting to Eugene's silence. Every day that passes without his response adds fuel to the fire. Some fans insist that his silence is an admission of guilt. Others speculate that his legal team is advising him not to speak until he can control the narrative. But whispers of something darker are beginning to surface. A few tabloids claim there may be more women involved than Toya initially mentioned. Alleged messages, photos, and private DMs are starting to circulate online, some too explicit to repeat. Whether these are real or fabricated is anyone's guess, but one thing's for sure, the scandal isn't dying down anytime soon. Toya, on the other hand, seems to be regaining her voice. Her recent social media post read only 3 words: "Truth feels lighter." That single post has been shared thousands of times. Fans are rallying behind her, sending messages of support, calling her brave, strong, and fearless. But not everyone is celebrating. Some of Eugene's colleagues have quietly unfollowed him online, while a few brand partnerships linked to his medical practice are rumored to be under review. The silence he once believed would protect him may now be destroying everything he's tried to preserve. Behind the scenes, Toya's team is reportedly preparing another interview, one that will go even deeper into the years of emotional neglect and betrayal. And according to someone close to her, that's the one Eugene should be scared of. Because if Toya's first confession broke the internet, her next one might just finish his career. The truth has already started to spill out, and the world is watching, waiting for the next move in a story that feels far from over. The tension surrounding Toya and Eugene's marriage has reached a boiling point. What began as a personal revelation has turned into a full-blown public spectacle. Every blog, gossip page, and entertainment outlet is now dissecting their story. But just when people thought the drama couldn't get worse, new information has surfaced, something that could completely change the narrative. Reports claim that Eugene has finally spoken, but not in the way anyone expected. Instead of a formal interview or public statement, a private voice recording allegedly featuring Eugene has leaked online, and what he says in it is sending shockwaves through the internet. In the leaked audio, Eugene's voice can be heard arguing with an unidentified woman. His tone is angry, desperate, almost panicked. He denies cheating but admits to making mistakes, saying that Toya never understood what it was like living under pressure. Some believe the recording proves his guilt, others think it shows a man trying to defend himself against a crumbling marriage. Either way, the damage is done. The clip has gone viral, and every word is being analyzed by fans trying to decide who's telling the truth. Was he confessing? Was he gaslighting? No one knows for sure, but the world is listening. Toya hasn't directly responded to the leaked audio, but those close to her say she's furious. She believes the recording was never meant to surface publicly, and that someone from Eugene's inner circle released it to twist the story in his favor. She feels betrayed all over again, a friend revealed. It's not just the cheating anymore, it's the manipulation. The emotional toll seems to be breaking her down piece by piece, but instead of hiding, Toya has chosen to face the chaos head-on. She's been posting cryptic messages about truth, healing, and freedom, leading many to believe she's preparing to release her own evidence soon. Meanwhile, Eugene's silence in the aftermath of the leak is deafening. His colleagues have started distancing themselves, and rumors suggest that his professional life is beginning to suffer. One of his close associates allegedly cut ties after the scandal began gaining traction, afraid of the negative press affecting their brand. It seems that the fallout isn't just personal, it's financial and social, too. Fans, however, remain divided. Some think Eugene's silence is strategic, waiting for the storm to pass. Others see it as cowardice, proof that Toya's words were true from the beginning. And through it all, the speculation keeps growing. Some even claim there's another layer to the story, that Toya wasn't the only one keeping secrets. As the days go by, it's clear that both Toya and Eugene are standing on the edge of something irreversible. The love that once looked unbreakable has turned into a battlefield of truth, lies, and public humiliation. Every new revelation feels like another wound, another betrayal. But the biggest twist may still be coming. Because according to a recent insider leak, Toya isn't done talking yet, and the next revelation might finally expose the truth behind everything. The story isn't ending. It's only getting darker. So after everything that's come out, the heartbreak, the silence, the leaked messages, and now this new audio, one thing is crystal clear: the truth between Toya and Eugene is far from over. Every day, a new piece of the puzzle drops, and the story keeps getting messier. Toya's confession has already rewritten what people thought they knew about her marriage, but if the rumors are true, what's coming next might completely change the way the world sees both of them. The question is, who's really telling the truth? Is Eugene the unfaithful husband Toya painted him to be, or is there a side of the story that no one's heard yet? People online are already taking sides. Some are calling Toya brave for finally standing up for herself after years of silence, while others believe Eugene deserves a chance to tell his version before being judged. The drama has split fans right down the middle, and the tension between truth and speculation is only adding more fuel to the fire. The one thing everyone agrees on: this story is far from finished. What do you think really happened? Was this a 5-year secret affair, or something much deeper, a relationship that fell apart long before anyone realized it? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. White down pointing backhand index. Do you believe Toya's emotional confession, or do you think Eugene's silence hides something even bigger? If you want to know what happens next, when Toya speaks again, when Eugene finally faces the world, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications, because the next chapter of this story is going to shock everyone. The truth isn't out yet, and you won't want to miss what comes next.